Of the JORD Invitational day number 1. JORD would watch us, of course. You can see down here you get a promo code 5% off if you use base when you check out one of those watches. But of course, as much as we do love them, we got to see which of these two gets through and even has a chance to play tomorrow. It's the last match. There's no falling back after this. And sorry, we're giggling because ZvZ is linking really stupid, weird pictures in chat. At the top left corner of the map, we've got the guy leading 1-0 in the series. This is upsets in my book. It's the orange Zerg player, Moosegills.
The bottom right, as the pink Zerg, it's Kane.
And this is kind of another situation. This happened the first time around, where Kane is heavily favored through the bets. We have almost 7,000 placed on Kane, with just barely over 1,000 on Moosegills. But Moosegills took the first series really one-sidedly. He's doing well so far here in the second. I mean, I gotta tell you, ZvZ, we've seen him fall pretty hard in ZvZs in the past, but today he's looking really good. Although, again, I kind of argue too, like, Kane's not looking so good.
Right, that's the...
It's the ugly friend effect, right? Like, he just looks so much hotter.
Wow. That is the thing though, right? Because like the first series didn't look so hot, you could argue it's warming up, but then you can't really say much about Kane versus Desro because Desro made a very crucial mistake in that first game. Kane had like a gold base to get away with. That was kind of like an easy game, and the second game was like a cheese versus cheese. So those weren't the games that were like, oh, he's totally warmed up now, he's looking like in fantastic form, 100%. So it had to be this series again that showed us whether or not Kane was up to par in ZvZ, and so far it doesn't look so hot. He dipped down hard in supply very quickly, just a good control from Moosegills, you know, the anticipation of when he could attack and not attack and whatnot. It's,
yeah, and again, it kind of boils down to, we saw a lot of Mutalisks in the first series, the first time we saw the best of 3. We saw Muta's last game again. It would truthfully be ignorant of Kane to just automatically assume it's Muta's, but you gotta have an idea that's the path this is probably going down. As Moosegills just has, like, I don't know, comfortability with this.
Yeah.
It's funny too, because it is the complexity ways that upset the world with it, right? When Hingelist knocked out Scarlet for WCS using Mutalisks and really expecting her to be the one to be the Mutalisk queen, I guess. And I don't know, there's definitely been lots of instances where complexity players surprise us in ZvZs, but Moosegills, I'm loving it. I would definitely like to see him make it for day 2.
Well, he's on his way. Only needs one more game. There's also the fact that, well, Kane might be really good versus like Ling versus Ling or Roach versus Roach. He might just have like a mental block versus Muta players. Always good to try out, you know, one of everything to see if that exists. And so far, Moosegills just got lucky with it. But it's going to be what?
I was gonna say, do you need to get some water or something?
No, but I don't know where this is going.
Because all the pictures you keep liking in chat, you thirsty as fuck, girl. Shit.
Wow. I was wondering where that was going to go. It's going to be 2 Ling attacks to each other, and it just so happens that Moosegills gets to Kane first. Oh no, Kane never got speed, never mind. This is just defensive then. It's like speed is on the way, but it's not quite done. His Bailey Nest is, it could be under, like it could die. The
Queens need to back up too. The Lings are on the wrong side of this fight. Drone's going to mineral walk through one way or the other. A couple of Bailings might get morphed in here on the ramp. He's going to try and get these out. I mean, keep in mind, guys, Kane has a lot of drones to work with. If he keeps what he has alive and can stabilize, equalize, he actually comes out ahead. But it's not easily done. And looks like so far so good. I mean, the Queen's go down, that kind of sucks. It definitely it's going to eat into injects. So if Kane wants to counter all in, it's going to be really hard to keep up with the units that Moosegills has. But at the same time like this, that's the bailing advantage. If you can get 1 or 2 good shots off, boom, you take a commanding supply lead.
Yeah. Moosegills, again, like he never got his own Bailey Nest. If it comes down to a counterattack, he's going to have a tough time dealing with it. I
feel like unless he can just out-control Kane and Kane messes up with these bailing hits really badly, Moosegills should not be able to win this.
Kane looks like he's not going to commit a whole lot to it. He doesn't have really enough gas for like 16.
Base trade?
Yeah, maybe. He doesn't have enough gas to go for like 16 Bailings to really truly all in off of this. And he did start getting a couple more drones, but I guess realizing this would work goes back into Ling production.
There's nothing in the main. There's no Queen's. He's gonna make a couple of Bailings here to try and hold on. The attack over inside the natural. Gonna get the hit. Nice hit. Gonna use the links to clean up the drones.
Kane wins, like 100%. The Banelings are gonna morph.
Hopefully. Stack up those drones, get that Queen alive, gonna run those away. But if he runs away from the Banelings, he can't get those connects. Moosegills also might bait them out like we kind of see going on here. And Kane's out of banelings on the other side of the map, so Moosegills' newlings might just hold. I mean, Kane's still got double the workers, right? If he doesn't take too many losses, if he doesn't, I don't know, go too poorly, there's no banelings for Kane to worry about.
I'm so surprised that he has anylings alive after those banelings.
Okay, well, again, stabilizing off the back end of this, Kane has more workers, and normally when we talk about having more workers, an extra 3 or 4 doesn't really matter, but because it's an extra 6 workers in the early game, this is an insane worker lead to have.
Moosegills, you know, the one hope might be that Kane doesn't remember to put guys back in gas and doesn't have any banelings after he detonates this one.
I mean, it's funny to say, but that might just be the case. I think you can get one more, though.
Yeah, you can get one more if he, I mean, you'll have to recognize that he doesn't have gas after that.
This is the torpedo coming out of Luke's X-Wing trying to go into the Death Star, right? Like, it's gotta be good. Not so good over there, but the Lings still look like they might just win this out for Kane, and if it's Lings versus Lings and terrible scrappiness versus terrible scrappiness, again, it's gonna be the guy with better money and income that's gonna win this game. Kane, gotta be careful not to over-dedicate outside of his base, keeps overextending, pulls back once again. Oh, this is such a dire situation to be in, because neither player has any money to work with. Like, this is so horribly low army value fighting each other.
Moosegills, did Kane use that one baneling?
Yeah, it went off over here on about 4.
Oh, okay.
GG though. Ties it up. And we're not going to have Kane go down in a pitiful defeat. We'll see what Game 3 has in store. I mean, for Moosegills' sake, if we're going to be completely honest, the timing on that was pretty clutch. Like, Kane, if he was out of position on the ramp for a second, if Moosegills pulled off any later, I mean, there's so many ways that, like, that game could have gone in his way. But, Kane, good defense. For sure. That's the Kane I wanted to see today when we invited him to this tournament.
Ooh, now it's the ace match. It's going to be a curse.
Folks are asking if the finals are today. No, tomorrow at 10 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, we'll be back with the first semifinals. It's a best of 5. Then the second semifinals, a best of 5. Then the grand finals, which will be a best of 7. Also, let's not forget that it'll be during a game 1 of the finals. You'll have a chance to claim your watch prize. We're just going to be calling out the Twitch name of whoever won. You can go, by the way, they're both ready. So, for example, if you entered the contest and you said a Twitch name that was other than your own, it's going to be hella awkward because you will basically lose. And that will suck. Yeah. But alright, Coda, coming up. See you guys.